No blood, no fire. You know how it's going down.
What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? Welcome back to No Blood, No Fire. We back, baby. Got my dogs as always.
Sir.
What up, fellas?
What up, though? It's your boy Jay Blood.
What up, though? It's Fago the Ruler. You feel me?
What up? I feel you, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's Uncle Smooth, a.k.a. Fat Steph, a.k.a. the Parlay Panty Dropper. I'm in here making all the money on these fan duels. What's up, man? Y'all good? Y'all making money this year?
Nah, I ain't even got into it yet.
I hit one.
Oh, you did?
I
You
hit
got
one. I hit one.
Got one?
PJ Tucker, I need you, baby. Come on, now hit the glass a little bit more.
PJ Tucker. All right, look, we're going to get into it, dog. So, we got to talk about the overcooked steak. We got to start off with what everybody talking about was Flood and RTV, and we're going to give our special take on it because, of course, Kyrie Irving and the Brooklyn Nets, everything that's going on. So, just to know, so you know where we at, Kyrie and the Nets just agreed to give $500,000 apiece to the Anti-Defamation League in regards to Kyrie posting a link to Hebrews to Negroes, Wake Up Black America on Amazon Prime right now. And basically, that happened. He uploaded the link, talked about it to some reporters, and he was kind of like standoffish, didn't apologize. After that, they kept losing. You know what I'm saying? Steve Nash got fired. And at this point, they did the little apology for the $500,000. So I want y'all to take the floor. Either one of y'all can start. Tell me your thoughts on it, on Kyrie, and just what has transpired with the Nets in the past, 7 days.
I mean, with all this going on, it's kind of confusing. You know what I'm saying? I think we're being educated in real time. Like a week ago, I didn't know what anti-Semitic meant. You know what I'm saying? So I think we all being educated in real time and trying to figure out what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I think we all believe in, equality. You know what I'm saying? But, what does that really mean? You know what I'm saying? And trying to figure that out and, for everybody to really be equal and be treated equal.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree with Joe on that one, man. Just at the end of the day, most definitely want to be treated equal. There's just some things that kind of seem out of balance on this. I don't want to go too deep into it.
Equal to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, but you know how it is, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just it seems like the powers that be are kind of playing their hands right now. But honestly, man, I just feel where Kyrie coming from. I understand where he coming from. I know where his heart is coming from. Where he coming from with his heart, and I feel like at the end of the day, man, hopefully that the management and him can get on the same page and get on one accord. But as of right now in Brooklyn, man, it seems like it's a lot of turmoil going on, and it seems like it's a separation between players and management. But
okay, so I want to dive more into it because at Athlazon, this is made by athletes for athletes. You know what I'm saying? Like that, Vince. Like I threw that in there. So with that said, dog, like this $500,000 that he got to pay. Right. I say got to because when we talked about it off air, it sounded like it might be a fine, or I don't know. I don't want to speculate or nothing like that. But like y'all, play at basketball high levels, in organizations. Kind of shed light to that $500,000. Kind of having to deal with management and with the higher ups and the executives to kind of make their brand look good and kind of to quiet this down. It seems like this is a quiet down thing to me.
Yeah, and I think, with all that going on, there's a lot of pressure on you. You know what I'm saying? And from watching that last game, you could tell.
And people showed up with the shirts on front row.
I don't even know if that's the same game that he only had 4 points.
That was the game before.
That was the game before, but I seen the next game he only had 4 points. And that was the first time I ever seen Kyrie, like, not play as confident as he played when taking certain shots and things like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And being in similar situations when there's a lot of pressure on you, it's hard to perform.
It affects your play.
Yeah, it affects your spirit. It affects everything. So I think for him right now, it's like, he want to get back to playing the game he loved.
Got you.
So, you know what I'm saying?
That's just okay.
Yeah, me personally, man, I just think like it's kind of unfair too. like Kyrie been dealing with a lot, man, lately. Like this last year. With the vaccination situation, with this recently with the anti-Semitic. And it's not like he even said anything. It was just something that he posted. Yeah. You know what I mean?
It wasn't even a promotion. I mean, in my opinion,
we talked about this before we started the show, but it seemed like ESPN has been promoting the book and the movie a little bit more than Kyrie has. You know,
I didn't know about it till they said something about it.
And that's what I want to understand. I think with everybody is like that's just like that's somebody else's belief, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So how is that being anti-Semitic if you just believe in something else?
Because he posted it on his page. Now I haven't seen it. They said it's anti-Semitic tropes, whatever that means, and it's quotes from Hitler and different things said. So I don't know. I'm the type of person I want to investigate it. So I want to watch that and see what I can take from it, and then discern it myself as opposed to just hearing people say, "Oh, it's racist. It's racist." Okay, well, what was said? What part? At what point was it racist?
But even if it's quotes from Hitler that's saying anti-Semitic stuff, anti-Semitic stuff, that's still educating people on what anti-Semitic is, right? Like,
I would think.
You know what I'm saying? So that's not saying that. That's not saying that. That's not promoting people that hate Jewish people, is it?
No, man.
You know what I'm saying?
All of that information is valuable, man.
Yeah.
Any information I feel like you're talking about that deals with history, you know what I mean, it's valuable because not like we say, we've been saying since we were kids, knowledge is power.
Yeah.
So the more information you know what I'm saying, the more it'll help you along your journey. And I feel like what Kyrie presented or the movie, I haven't seen it, you know what I mean, but it must be something that's been swept under the rug or some information that people didn't want out or want certain people to find out, being that it's it's valuable information,
right?
You know
and I appreciate both of y'all points. That was real poignant, you know what I'm saying? But with that said, like, you can still go watch it right now on Amazon.
Yeah, it's not
Prime.
like it's banned.
Who on Amazon Prime?
The world.
Jeff Bezos, right?
But I'm just saying how many. Yeah, you right. Who own it? Jeff
So it's
Bezos.
like if it's you know what I'm saying. So it's cool. So
I'm with you, bro.
I'm just saying, hey man, you got to kind of sometimes do your own research nowadays. Is what it's finding like, and you got to pick and choose where you find your information. So it's like I'm not here to say Kyrie was right or wrong, but the way that ESPN and their anchors and all the analysts are kind of like coming down on dog, it make me think the way my mind works. It's like something ain't right, bro.
It's one-sided for sure, but
yeah,
when I was saying the world,
like,
just talking about as far as like how many people subscribe to Amazon.
Oh,
the world, you know what I'm
everybody,
saying?
And it's a bunch of stuff on there, and it's like, it is what it is, and I don't want to get too much into it.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to say the wrong thing without knowing we saying the wrong thing. Because all of our intentions are pure. I ain't got no shade for Kyrie. I want to big up Kyrie. I respect the apology. I hope they get off my dog back. Because folks talking crazy at ESPN.
But I mean, even just reading that alone, bro, I could see that this got out of hand. You don't know how this might even be dealing with, like, coming at his family. It might be people coming at his family off these statements, bro. So it's just like, man, to keep everything under control. Let's just you know what I'm saying, do whatever we got to do. Because at the end of the day, we want our well-being to be, you know what I'm saying, A1. And
that's why I respect it. Now to talk some basketball.
All right.
Let's get to basketball.
Let's get to the hoops, dog.
Because, you know what I'm saying, y'all got to subscribe to our Patreon if you want any more information or any more thoughts on this topic. But the anchors are saying, like, okay, Wendy and Bomani Jones, who I had a lot of love for Bomani. I ain't gonna lie, I had respect for him.
Oh, for sure.
But they coming at Kyrie talking about the Nets. He's the problem with the Nets. He's the issue. He needs to be traded or released immediately, is what Bomani said. And Windhorst had this whole attitude at Kyrie, like, it doesn't matter. They're not gonna do anything. Like, what do y'all think about Kyrie and the Nets? Is it his fault?
No, I don't think. I just the turmoil over there. I think that, man, come on now. Like, we was talking about KD. When we first started the show, we was talking about KD demanding a trade. You know what I'm saying? So there's been a lot of turmoil, man, over there. But as far as Kyrie been playing good, man. These last two games he been off a little bit, because of the drama. I think it kind of played in his head a little bit. But overall, his play, he's been pretty well. I think
solid.
Brooklyn problems come from elsewhere. I don't think it's
rebounding and defense.
Yeah, I think that's the main problem. They don't got no
and system and culture.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So they fixing it up as they are. Sean Marks, I don't know how I feel about him. Joe Tsai, I don't know how I feel about him. But I do know how I feel about Ime Udoka. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is like a good situation for him. You know what I mean? I've seen people over, like we've named, I can't think of her name. I know her name. I think it's Andrew. Malik Andrew. We ain't gonna say the full thing, but Malik Andrew, dog tripping.
We got her reaction when she first found out that
he was being considered.
Yeah. So
Okay.
we're gonna tap in on that.
We're gonna pull that up because basically she was upset that he's being considered for the position after his
Does he
turmoil
have
in
to
Boston.
sit out a year before he can start coaching?
That wasn't an NBA suspension. That was a Celtics suspension.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah. Okay.
So, and the Celtics said he's free to look for jobs, whether it's assistant or a head coach. Like, you know, she's just upset. She feels like that he needs to be held accountable, I guess, for what he did wrong.
He been out of his job for a couple weeks.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? But
I
if we
agree.
just talking about basketball, I think he's going to give Brooklyn the structure that they need defensively and offensively.
Yes.
And he going to hold the superstars accountable.
That's what I love.
You know what I'm saying?
And they already got relationships with him. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
They found the clip.
Bro, this what she posted, bro?
No.
Hold on, bro. She posted that?
No,
No, Vince, you crazy for that, bro.
Hey, first of all, I think he deserves this position, and I feel like this is a beautiful position to walk into because I don't feel like ESPN and all the rest of the pundits. I feel like this team is, you know, well within their rights to be a good team.
Man, when he first got suspended, I swear, man, Brooklyn, that was the first team I was thinking about. I'm like, yo, if he end up in Brooklyn and
we still about Detroit too. Don't lie. We still about the home team. We like, yo,
of course we want to hear in
on.
Motown. But you know, man, I think Sean Marks he's making a smart move by even just hitting him up, trying to see what's good.
And it's not official yet.
It's not official.
But Woj did report within 24 to 48 hours it's gonna be on.
Man, I don't want to get childish about this, but like, what does Malika Andrews think he like? What is his punishment should be? Like, what did he
for being in a consensual relationship? Or
Consensual.
Consensual, bro. It ain't like
it was an affair. No, I mean, but
because he committed adultery.
But no, Udoka wasn't married. She was. So she was even more in the wrong.
Married, he just engaged.
Yeah, just engaged.
I love my mama, man. I'm a mama's boy almost in a sense, bro. But I can't stand Malika Andrews. I'm sorry, bro. Like some of the shit that she done said in the past, the Kobe statement,
Come on, break this down, because some
Kobe,
viewers might not know the Kobe statement.
So
break it down.
I think Matt Barnes was going into speaking on like how the Lakers, they were struggling at the time with LeBron and everything, and Matt Barnes was just talking about like how Kobe wouldn't have accepted some of the play of the Lakers right now, and just the vibe and the culture of the Lakers as of now.
Right.
She kind of like, hold on now. When Kobe had Steve Nash and Dwight Howard, they didn't make the playoffs, so let's pump the brakes on him coming in as some type of white horse. And it
was Matt Barnes' face for me. Like,
yeah, bro. Like, yo, what are you?
I think Kendrick or somebody else on there too was looking like, excuse me, like that's like me trying to tell y'all how I go.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
But let's go into how she did Kendrick when they broke the Udoka news.
Oh yeah, like,
she cut him off and basically shut his whole down, dog.
And Stephen A. Now I know you ain't no Stephen A. fan, but
I'm not. But
dog,
I was riding with Stephen A. that day, bro. Like,
riding with Stephen A. Man, I don't want to get too much into it. Yeah, bro. I don't want to get too much into Malika Andrews and the way she covering it, but. We don't believe you. You need more people.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? We not riding with it. We not full. And then I also want to touch on a lot of the analysts talking about how the players, and not analysts, well, they are analysts now, former players, Reggie Miller, Shaq, Charles Barkley, the way they came out at Kyrie, talk about Kevin Durant need to say something. NBA players need to speak up. Like, I don't think them old cats speak for the new generation like that. Right. They ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and it's like you really shouldn't even really kind of be playing that role because social media wasn't even out when you were in, you know what I'm saying, playing in the day.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's your story still got out in the sense.
And I
you know
think
what I mean?
I think like they forget. They're like your point. Social media wasn't out, and if we rewind it to back when they was career and when they was playing, as far as when Charles Barkley was saying, "I'm not a role model,"
Role model,
and spitting on fans,
throwing people through windows,
You know what
all
I'm
that. We
saying?
ain't
Yeah.
judging.
it's like it was some pressure on you. You know what I'm saying? And right or
Yeah.
wrong, you might do some things that might be right or wrong. You know what I'm saying?
big facts, man.
So it's like
It
for
be
you
the,
to
it be
just
the name call,
for-
like
yeah,
an idiot and
for-
all
for
that
you
stuff.
to- yeah,
Stupid,
bro.
like
to just come out and just be blasting these players and putting them down when they under all this pressure to perform and speak their mind, bro.
And that's
'Cause like what Amari said, these players are on a journey. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They representing from where they from,
Exactly.
and they
Facts.
trying to raise the people the right way.
Indeed,
the next
bro.
generation. So,
Indeed.
yeah.
That's why I be finding a problem sometimes with like when you hear somebody like Shaq say you got to sacrifice, you got to do this for a championship.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, you played with Penny. Where was that? Where was
Exactly,
this
bro.
mindset when you in '95 when you was playing with Penny?
Right,
I
bro.
forget, I feel
Bro,
like
you
when they
put
was younger.
little Penny in a commercial and threw the nigga off the couch. How petty is that?
For real,
You
bro.
know what I'm saying? So you
man.
kind of gotta, man. You just remember who you were back then at that age, bro.
Yeah.
At that point in time, and understand you wasn't perfect. You know
You
what I'm
gotta
saying?
give these players some grace, man.
No, for sure.
You know
For
what
sure.
I'm saying?
They need it for sure because I feel like exactly how y'all feel. But I want to keep it moving and keep talking about these Nets a little bit before we transition and get back into the Eastern Conference. Because right now the Nets, you know what I mean, they're what, 2-6?
Bottom of the barrel. With the
Same
rest.
record as the Pistons. You know what I mean? It's still early, but I feel like they can come back from this and turn things around and at least sneak into the playoffs. And if they the 6th, 7th, whatever seed, ain't nobody trying to see that. You know what I'm saying? Unless you the Celtics.
Hold on. You talking about-
Unless you the Celtics.
You saying like nobody like in the East is trying to see that, or are you just saying?
I just think
Nobody
they're-
wants to see.
Yeah,
the
nobody want to
Celtics-
see the Nets first round with
no, hell no.
KD,
Facts.
Kyrie.
Oh yeah, hell no.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Even
right.
if you are the
Nobody.
Celtics, it's like
Nobody
damn,
wanna see
I'd
it.
rather, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
so
Sheesh.
Ben Simmons, it was some trade rumors in regards to Ben Simmons possibly being moved out west. They didn't say no names. It was super vague, but it just said they're possibly thinking about moving Ben. If you guys were offered a position that Sean Marks has, and both of y'all are now co-GMs of the Brooklyn Nets, how do you fix this ship? Do you keep the same squad? Do you make minor adjustments? Kind of tell me what y'all would do if you were GM.
If I was a GM, my first hire would be the coach.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Udoka.
Like
That'd
it.
be my first. That'd be my first hire, and I'll see how that go for a couple weeks
For sure.
and see what pieces I may need to add or get
Okay.
rid of. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. Just kind of wait and see
No.
in Udoka's system.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Because I'm with you on that. I will first, you know what I'm saying, if I got Udoka in there, I'll get the coach in and see with Udoka on how he would try to use Ben Simmons, what
Simmons,
position he
yeah.
would put him in. Because I feel like Udoka, like what he did with Boston last year, man, you remember how people was talking about Boston, like, oh, you might need Jaylen Brown, Tatum, they can't play together. I feel like he positioned them well to like be in the you know what I'm saying? For them
Both
to play
eat.
their
Both
game,
eat,
they
yeah.
style of play,
Yeah.
and you know what I'm saying, blossom in their roles. You know what I mean? So I think he could do this. I think he's that great of a coach to figure it out. So I most definitely would give it some time first,
Okay.
and then if it,
And then,
you know what I
'cause
mean,
you
if
got
I ain't
time.
see it, you know what I mean.
We
Yeah, you
still
know,
super
it's
early.
still early, bro. Like I was just thinking about it, like, all right,
Because Ben ain't been playing
come
good
on,
at
man.
all.
It's 81 games in the regular season. They only played
Hey,
8 so far,
Yeah.
but. You know, without a coach, man, you got to get a coach first, see what he can do, and then
And
go from there.
and the Nets, I watch almost every game this season. They play good for 3 quarters.
Great for 3 quarters.
They play
bro.
great for 3 quarters and they tire out, man.
That's exactly what happened last night with the Bulls. Like
That's
Levine
what-
Levine got hot in that fourth quarter, but it just seemed like, man, they couldn't get over the hump. They couldn't keep that lead that they had, man. So
you know what I was thinking, bro? Like, that's kind of it. Like, I feel like their depth isn't what it should be. Now, I do like Wasabi, my man off the bench. You know, I do like him. So, I ain't got no smoke for him. But, like, as far as the 76ers move they made, like getting Trez, getting PJ Tucker, which they're in trouble for right now, I felt like small minor moves like that would just kind of have helped cement their defense and their front line as far as, like, getting rebounds. So I would look for
I think they couldn't
Something
account
like
for
that.
Ben Simmons to be this bad so
okay.
far.
Yeah.
Because Ben Simmons was the old Ben Simmons in 76ers.
Yeah.
What we talking about? We ain't talking about nothing.
Yeah.
So we got to give him time too. We gonna give him till what, Christmas?
I don't like that he set out though.
Yeah, and
you know what I'm saying? Because
he's been out the past couple games too. Sore knee, I believe.
But that's just, he just had to let that. He was some hot garbage. He was just trying to cool off.
Trying to cool off.
You know what I'm saying?
I got to trying to cool off.
I got to decompress, man.
I got to cool off, boy. I'm hot garbage right now. All right.
But you know how that shit is being a player.
No, for
it's like
sure.
you got to keep going through that little until that turn.
Dog, look, I got a wild story, bro. When I first got overseas, I was playing in Austria. Matter of fact, I go to the first country I went to. I went to Poland, and dog,
From Poland.
the style of play was just so foreign to me, bro. Like, so if from a coach's perspective, I know they looking like, yo, this, like he's hyped. He was hyped. He ain't as good as they say he was. So Poland's situation ain't work out, bro. Same thing with Austria, dog. Like the first couple of weeks, I just couldn't find that rhythm. You know what I mean? On how to play. You know, they calling you for travel on rip throughs. Dog, they taking away certain and you know what I mean? They making you just a shooter. Yeah. And I was struggling. But eventually, dog, you find the rhythm, your confidence grow, and then you know what I mean, you get back to, you know what I'm saying, doing what you do.
Are.
Yeah.
In the midst of that, dog, you kind of gotta like just find a way. I know I'm a slasher. I know I can shoot, but man, me just playing hard on defense, offensive rebounds and shit. It's a little shit, you know what I'm saying, got me back to where I usually play. So I'm thinking with Ben, I don't know what that is, bro, but I just think
I think it's his first time playing with two good ball handlers too. You know what I'm saying? Who can get it on their own. Like before, he was the main ball handler, and he just had to get it to Embiid every once in a while.
True.
And you know, I know, like for me, when I went to college and I didn't have the ball in my hand, and I was trying to figure it out, it took some time to find that rhythm. Like I could always shoot, but catching my rhythm off of catching and shooting was different than being able to play with the ball and then go catch and shoot.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I think like right now he's not a pure shooter.
He's finding his
so
way.
he trying. You know what I'm saying? That's tough, and he ain't got his legs yet. He been out a year, so it's like, you know, and plus nobody around him understand that. They like when you getting paid that type of money.
Yeah,
they like,
come on, where you at?
That's all they see is the money. You know what I mean? So like that's Joe being in that position. Like, what did you kind of like call on or do to figure it out? Like, you know what I'm saying? You making that transition in Kentucky, you coming off of being a McDonald's All-American. It's like now you going to a school where it may be some former McDonald's All-Americans or even your classmates were McDonald's All-Americans. Like, what was it? How did you find your way, you know what I'm saying, once you first got there? Like, how long did it take? Can you kind of dive
Well, it was
into
kind of a little different for me because I didn't know that was happening. Like, I practiced a certain way the whole time, and then when the games came, it was just like, oh, I'm in the corner. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, how do I find my rhythm in this game? And to be honest, being that young, it took me like a whole year.
Gotcha.
You feel me? So it's like it's like, you know, you got to kind of develop that confidence in the gym, like getting more shots up and working on. You can't really work on your strengths right now. You got to just focus on starting shooting the ball and then work from that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and don't fight it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times I used to try to fight it by going to get the ball and bringing up the ball anyway. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Get my flow going. Let me get some. I ain't mad at that.
So that's tough. You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing Westbrook going through. It's like, okay, Brian got the ball, and I'm in the corner.
And this ain't what I'm used to.
And you throw it to me, and it's like, oh, I got to start playing good by knocking down the shot. That's tough. It's different when you've been doing something. You've been successful at doing something different for 10 years.
So for Ben, I feel like he just got to lock up. You know what I'm saying? You got to just do what you do best. Like, you known for being a defender. Let's take the other team's best player, and I'm going to lock him down.
That's
and I'm going to focus on that, and then everything else, if I do this, we'll be successful.
And I just think that come back to the timing because, bro, when you young and energetic and you ain't got no injuries, then you know what I'm saying, you put hella effort in the defense, bro. Like, that shit just becomes like, it's almost natural. Hey, I'm running the passing lanes, getting these steals off of my athletic ability and energy.
Gotcha.
But once
Just
you
'cause
run
you
into
turn
an
up.
injury like that, bro,
Things
you don't. Your body not
So
the
your
same,
defense
and
and
you trying to
athleticism
figure it
kinda
out.
always-
Yeah,
He
affected
trying to
by
figure out a
injury.
lot of shit right now.
yeah. So that's why I was like, man.
But the key is not to stop.
No,
I
hell
don't
no,
like
no.
him sitting out 2 games. You gotta go through.
You got to go through the fire, bro.
Yeah, go through the fire.
Your
bro.
head and keep
Yeah,
moving.
bro.
All right. Well, let's go, man. We're going to talk about the league now. We got the Brooklyn Nets out the way. It was so much to cover. They ain't nothing but drama. We thought Phoenix had all the drama, but it was in Brooklyn.
Yeah,
bro.
it's a lot of
Brooklyn, y'all got drama, bro. So, all right, I want to talk about the Bucks. Still undefeated, 6-0. I ain't got nothing to say, man. They are who we thought they were. They're going to be in the thick of things in the end. I'm not getting overly excited about this 6-0.
Yeah.
I know Chris Middleton has not came back yet. He'll be back around. Yeah, they
turned
They turned it up on the
Pistons,
boys
man.
real quick.
Hey, click
They
that box score. Let's read
they
this.
turned
we
it up
reviewing
on
the
them
Pistons
boys
game
real
right
shit.
now.
All
It's
right,
not
yeah.
what they 7-0
Speaking of
now.
the Bucks,
They about to be 7-0 when they beat us. But
I think that made them 6-0.
oh, for real.
I think I might
Well,
be wrong.
either way,
That's smooth.
the Bucks is for real. Giannis is looking serious. What is Giannis averaging? Does anybody know?
He was averaging. Wasn't he averaging like mid 30s?
35. Yeah, he was in the mid 30s last time.
Yeah, I'll pull it up. I got you.
All right, bet. So, of course, they are who we thought they are. But the Cavs and Celtics playing tonight.
It's the second time they played within the last week.
Yeah, it's Wednesday night. You know that new schedule with the way they're doing it. A lot of not back to backs,
a lot of back
but
to back.
like
Yeah, same.
it'll be like you'll play both on on some like baseball type of vibe.
I like that. That makes sense.
I like it too. I ain't mad at it.
That was a tough situation. They almost played him like back to back. So
Yeah,
the Bucks probably
yeah.
prepared for him. He's
Yep.
second year. They probably prepared and made it tough on him getting. They didn't let him get to his groove.
You
So
already know how that is. Once
Yeah.
you
Sadiq
get
Bey
off
had
on one
22.
squad.
Cade had 10. Jaden Ivey had 7. Bojan with 14, and Beef Stew was 16 and 10. So we played our,
Killian Hayes had 5, but
ooh,
Oh man, all right. He had
5
5.
assists.
My nigga Sadiq Bey had 22 though.
I'm glad we
That's
talked
your-
about this
that's
game
your
first.
guy.
Yeah, my nigga Sadiq.
Hey, I like Sadiq. I'm
I
not gonna
like
lie.
Sadiq Bey. Hey, Joe,
Let's talk Sadiq Bey right quick. Sadiq Bey, I feel like
Yeah.
is a great player off the bench, and he has his role, and I feel like he can stick to his role. So I would love to have a premier wing that could take his spot. I think that would be good with Cade, but we ain't got that. And for now, I like what Cade does on offense with his strength down low as well.
I like Sadiq, bro. It's physicality. I think he brings something that he got some grittiness, some toughness to him, man.
Hard worker too.
Yeah, he get his the hard way, bro. Like I like Sadiq, man.
So let's talk the Pistons.
Oh man, what Joe talking about? No, we gotta get Joe's take
Let's
away.
talk
Okay.
Killian. That's what I'm saying. We talking Pistons right
talking
quick.
Pistons,
Because we
right?
was going Bucks, we was about to go into Cavs, but the Bucks just whooped the Pistons tonight.
Yeah.
Let's talk some more Pistons real quick. I mean, that is our home team, and Jaden Ivey only has 7. Is that game done already?
It's over.
Okay.
That's final, yeah.
Okay, so cool. So, we ain't got too many dubs coming. Well, we got the Cavs next. Then we got the Thunder, who just popped the Magic. And we got the Celtics, Knicks, Raptors.
We might can sneak the Thunder.
Clippers.
Yeah, we gonna get the Thunder. I think we
That's what I'm hoping for, because we snuck the Warriors. I was surprised we beat them.
Yeah.
We're going to get in them Warriors, because I want to know if it's trouble in Silicon Valley. But
okay.
the Pistons, the squad, is this, are y'all tripping? I know y'all not tripping on the loss to the Bucks, because,
No. To be honest, I didn't see today's game, and I give them a pass on today's game because they just played them.
they played them good last time.
Yeah, so a
You know
young
what I'm
team
saying?
playing a team 2 times in a row, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be some things that the other team prepare for them and make it tough on younger players.
Yeah.
But I like that the Pistons has kind of switched the style of play and letting the younger guards figure it out. You know what I'm saying? And they've been looking more confident and being more competitive against teams.
Yeah, whenever you play like that soon, man.
It's gonna
Especially
be
like
adjustments on some
it's gonna be
playoff
some
type
real
of
adjustments. You're gonna see Bucks got championship DNA, so they won at the buzzer the last time they played the Pistons, so I knew that they would be coming in ready to play tonight.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Look at that difference in rebounding. 51 for the Bucks, 35 for the Pistons. Jalen Durant didn't play tonight. That's somebody
that's a big one.
that's
That's 10 boards right there.
That's 10 boards right there. So Beef Stew had a double. Like,
Yeah, 16 and 10. I'm not
Hey,
mad at it.
beef stew is solid, and you
I
said
told
that
you,
from
bro.
the beginning.
Yeah, bro. I rock with Stew. He's somebody you got to keep him, bro. Like
he do a lot of stuff, and he hit that jump.
he been shooting that jump.
Huge
I
Beef
was
Stew
like,
fan.
man, I ain't know.
I thought I was the one high on Beef Stew. I thought I was too high on him.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
I rock with
All
Stew,
right.
bro.
No,
He
he's
get
crazy.
his job done.
Yeah, Stu,
Shout
we
out
need
to
you on the
Stu.
podcast. We need you to pull
Pull
up
up,
for an
Stu.
interview, man.
Stu
You know what I'm
real.
saying?
He was in the
I'm
trenches
gonna reach
too.
out. A word?
Yeah, Stu pulled up to the trenches.
I
so,
wish I was there. You know, I got that interview real quick.
Stu, pull up, man.
Yeah, man.
No blood, no foul,
They
baby.
be too quiet sometimes. I'd be like, hey, bro, what you got up next Saturday? No.
Nah, he was in
But
there
look,
working, man.
the Cleveland Cavaliers is playing the Boston Celtics. It was my game of the night. And
Oh, you want to hear what happened?
yeah, like I want to know what's going on because we was watching the game on the,
Oh, yeah,
on
we
the
was watching
tablet
it. I was
while we
still watching
filming,
it.
and I'm like,
The game was good as hell.
right? I'm like, yo. So what happened?
So the Cavs pulled it off, man. They won in overtime, 114 and 113.
Wow.
Darius Garland came back, had
man.
29 points, 12 assists.
And what did Darius Garland start with? I know he started the first quarter with crazy
Yeah,
numbers.
first quarter, he had 4 threes and 17 points.
Damn.
All right,
Somebody just dropped him off their fantasy team. He's in the
yeah, that would
free
be
agent.
me.
Oh, that was
I
you?
needed a wing.
I thought that was
All right,
Vince,
I had-
bro. I thought that was
No. I had Darius Garland, had to let him go because of the style of play of our fantasy league, man. So I got a
word.
lot of point guards. I had Trae Young over there, Donovan Mitchell.
Okay.
You
Now
know.
that's all I want to talk
But-
about. I want to talk about Donovan Mitchell, dog. He averaging 32 points a game. He up 7 points from last year. I know it's early and that may come down a little bit, but I'm thinking 28, 29.
How many you had tonight?
He had 25 tonight, 25,
Okay.
6, and 4.
I love
Listen,
what I'm
man.
saying from Donovan Mitchell. He's dunking on everybody. He got like 2 or 3 of my favorite dunks this year, bro.
Evan Mobley had 15.7 rebounds, shot 7 or 8 from the field.
And that was my
Pretty
question on the Cavaliers this year is like, how would Darius Garland and Mitchell play together? And Darius, that's tonight, but we got to see overtime.
Yeah.
But, you know, Donovan caught his rhythm when Darius went out for a minute, and now he back. But it's good to see that they both had, like, mid-20 games, you know what I'm
Look,
saying?
man,
And see how that worked.
Before Mitchell had got traded in the summer, I had seen they was working out together down in Miami for a minute. Down in Miami with Ronnie Taylor. I didn't even know this, man, but
What you saying? Is a little tampering going on?
no, I ain't
Okay,
saying there's
just
no
confirming,
tampering.
yeah.
No, ain't no snitching over here,
No,
dog.
I'm about to say, I
Ain't no
know you ain't
snitching
dry
over here. But what I think is, dog, I think that, you know, when you work out with somebody in the offseason, man, you kind of build a chemistry or camaraderie or whatnot, man. I think it's kind of spilling over to the regular season. But like you said, Joe, Garland being out, I do think that was helping Donovan Mitchell catch his rhythm.
Absolutely. I agree.
And you know, but I think that's gonna complement the Cavs, man. Like,
Yeah, because Donovan Mitchell being hot ain't hurt nobody. You know what
No,
I'm saying? They'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And like as they did tonight against the Celtics in overtime, I'm so mad I ain't get to watch it because it just happened while we were talking. But
well, bro, just look at them numbers.
29 points from Garland, and, you know, I like 12 assists.
14 and 4 from Jared Allen, who we was talking about last week.
He's a steal in fantasy.
Bro, Jared Allen.
Allen's a problem in
And then
fantasy.
you
bro.
got your boy Karis LeVert is I seen like he playing that 6-man role pretty well. 15 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists.
I can say I like what I'm seeing out of Cleveland. Even Kevin Love, who really ain't doing too much tonight, I see him out there playing his role, bro. Like
for sure.
they got a solid squad.
Veteran presence.
And we gotta respect their squad because Donovan Mitchell does stuff in the playoffs that kind
Hey,
of.
listen, man.
You know, I ain't gonna say
Listen.
he
What up?
top tier, but he top tier.
What up,
We
bro?
might need to open our eyes, bro. This shit looking kind of scary. It's early.
In the
But-
Central Division, or you talk about?
I'm just talking about the
in the
East,
East.
period, dog. They got the pieces.
because they won the last game. versus
It's
Celtics,
just
right?
about the chemistry and the camaraderie, bro, and how they put this shit together. But they have the pieces
To do what? That's what I'm trying to hear.
Yeah, let's
to get to the promised land, to get to the finals, bro. They got the pieces, bro. They got the pieces to get to the finals.
Can you see? This is off topic.
That's beating. They have to beat the Bucks.
Bucks and the Celtics, which they did tonight.
They beat the Celtics tonight. This is the second
And
time
the
they beat
Nets.
the
They gotta beat
Celtics
them Nets.
within a week, which is, like I said, man, it's early, but they got size, I feel like, to match up with the Bucks.
Yep.
As far as, you know, Jared Allen and Evan Mobley.
You put Mobley on Giannis.
Man, yeah, I put Mobley on Giannis and let Allen shake. You know what I'm saying?
We
Just
going
play
by
drop.
committee. Yeah, we going committee bump that.
Outside
Yeah.
defense, bro. This is
So you,
I don't know, man. I just like what I see. I'm just
so
looking
basically the Cavs was already high. You was already high.
I had
on
them
the
top
Cavs.
4, yeah.
But now you got a little bit higher on
I'm
the
a
Cavs.
little high. Hey, I'm a little high, man. Hey,
Okay, you wrote up another one. Is what you said.
Hey, man,
you got a little bit more high.
This magic
Okay.
basket right here, bro.
Okay.
This
Okay. I'm
imagine
not
the basket
mad.
right
Yeah,
here,
man. The
boy. This
Cavs
is-
have made me a believer. I will say that. You a believer?
I'm a believer. It's finals. I don't know about that, bro.
I do, and they not going to the finals. I can put my foot down on that. They not going to the finals. Not yet.
Right.
Hell no.
Say the clip, Vince. Say this clip.
Hey, yeah, say the clip, Vince. Nah,
You going out there? Finals?
I'm not gonna go out there. I will say this.
you
I
gonna
go.
go down
I
to
say
Gunda Arena? Is
this.
it
I
still
say
Gunda
this.
Arena? What's it called now? Quicken Loans? What is it down there in Cleveland?
I
Quicken
don't know
Loans
what
Arena?
it is. I say this though.
What?
I say conference finals.
That'll be tough.
I like what I see, man.
As constructed.
Man, I like what I see.
I respect it.
They got a strong 5 though. I'm looking at
'cause
that
look,
5.
Yeah,
I'm looking at the 5.
What about that supporting cast? Dean Wade and them, like, you know what I'm
Ah,
They
saying? Like,
still
I know
got-
you know, I
Dean.
know
They
you
still got
don't love
Kevin
him.
Love under there.
Kevin Love, veteran presence. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody you would want on your squad during in
Isaac
the playoffs.
Okoro / Karis LeVert. I don't know
Okoro,
how they gonna
lottery
play
pick,
it.
he a 3 and D guy. I'm not big on his offense, but defensively, I think he a problem.
Yeah.
Seti Osman, man, he been playing solid this season, bro.
Jedi. I hear you and I respect it. And everything we seeing shows that this is probably gonna be the case. They're 5-6-1 now, right?
No, but it's early. But
I'm with
what
you,
do
bro.
you see on this Cleveland team that make you be like, they good, but I don't see them going to the finals?
I feel like they don't have that, and I don't want to blame it on not having like that explosive wing that most teams have that are successful, because that ain't no big deal to me. I just feel like Giannis, I don't think Evan Mobley can guard him and shut him down. I feel like Giannis is going to be too much of an issue for them. You know what I'm saying? And then the continuity of that team, and then this being their first time as a unit, I feel like they need
experience. You think
experience, but I feel like they need, I don't know if they need a little bit more. I don't know if I'm tripping or if they need a little more depth.
I
You know what I'm saying?
feel like they don't have that superstar.
Donovan Mitchell, you don't put him and Darius Garland as that.
I feel like Darius Garland is a future superstar.
Oh, that's all we need. If it's a future, then.
But I'm saying
Yeah.
for
He's
this
saying
year.
future. He's saying future.
Okay.
For this year.
And
Like Donovan Mitchell, I like his game, bro. I just feel like he like a tier under that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how I feel. But
And,
No, I
and
respect that.
32 points a game, he's changing. And so, I think me and you were looking at it like why it can't happen. And I think Jay looking at it like why it could. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I think we on the same page.
one thing. This is the last thing I'm gonna say.
What you
What
saying?
Joe was said, I feel like it's true as far as Donovan Mitchell, his tier.
32 points a game.
But I think his
you gotta
tier,
prove it though.
his
For the
tier,
whole year.
that tier he at right. Not saying what he playing at right now. Even if he at that lower tier, I think that tier along with Darius Garland make them a problem.
Because you got to
know what I
think
mean?
about it. Donovan Mitchell got to do this and outplay Giannis.
No, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, yeah.
And if he run to the Nets, I think they could do it by committee against the Nets if the Nets remain like this.
I'm just glad we talking about them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I like that they're a real team. And it's like, yo, we really got to take them seriously. Jay, you was on them early. I'm not going to lie. Even last season, you was high on the Cavs.
Yeah,
And,
man. It's gonna be.
It's going to be a fun season to see what they do. I think the Celtics are the Celtics better? Can we say that? Is that a question I can ask y'all?
The Celtics not better right now.
They just beat them twice
Exactly.
in the last week. I don't know.
But-
man.
but-
The Celtics just lost their coach too. So.
Yeah,
It's a
that's what I'm
fact.
saying.
It's
You
a
can-
lot.
it's-
But
they
I
going
know how high you are on the Celtics, especially
Oh,
with
you know, I
Brogdon.
rock with the Celtics.
That's
heavy,
what I'm
bro.
saying. So, are you putting the Cavs above the Celtics at this point after these 2 dubs?
Hey, man, I
You
feel
got
like
to?
something we've been saying a lot on this show. It's still early. I can't. It's still early.
But as of right now, we kind of got to.
You
I
trying
would
to
say.
he really trying to give me something.
No, I ain't trying to.
I'm not. Hey,
Yeah,
no,
I ain't
look,
coming up my
I
Celtics,
feel what
I know.
you're saying. Look, I love the
Yeah.
Celtics, bro. I'm a big fan of Jaylen Brown. I'm just taking.
And that's
you know,
why
they're
Cavs,
opening my
you feel
eyes.
me?
I'm
Yeah.
looking. I'm
Okay.
looking, bro. I'm looking at them.
What about you, Joe? Are they better than the Celtics yet? You said yeah, as of right now.
As of right now, yeah.
Okay, I respect that. And we're gonna keep it moving. And
Speaking of you looking.
yeah, man, come on, Jay, talk to me, man. What's up?
Hey, man, so look, man, this is a segment I call you You looking or you good? All right. If you looking, I mean that you open your eyes to what this person is doing.
So if we in the club and you know what I'm saying,
yeah, man, you know what I'm
some
saying?
walk by,
something nice.
you might be looking harder than me. I might be looking harder than you, depending
Well,
on what's walking
good.
by.
You might be good.
I might
though.
be straight.
You might be straight, bro.
I actually am straight. I'm straight. I ain't looking at nothing.
You ain't looking at
I ain't
nothing.
looking at nothing right now. I ain't looking at nothing. I ain't looking at nothing right now. I promise you. I ain't looking at nothing.
I'm looking. Hey, no, but look, man. So it was a couple of players, man, that kind of caught my attention. I just wanted to ask the question: if you looking, are you open your eyes to what they doing? Are you going? Did they got your attention, or are you good? You like it's just they might be selling wolf tickets. You know what I'm saying?
I like this.
All right, so Pete, well, first player I want to start off with was Dennis Smith Jr. All right, last 2 games he averaging 14 points, 8 assists, 8 rebounds, shooting 46% from the field, 60% from the 3. All right, LaMelo Ball been out. I like Dennis Smith Jr.
Yeah.
Lottery pick back a couple years ago. I just
Crazy
feel like
bounce.
crazy bounce, crazy athlete. Just feel like he didn't get the right opportunity, but I feel like now this is an opportunity, and he's been blossoming in this opportunity.
Yes,
Just wanted to get y'all looking or y'all good.
I'm looking.
Okay.
I'm looking for sure. Like you said, he was a lottery pick. He went to the Mavs and had a better than average rookie year. He averaged like 20 that first year.
No, facts.
Right.
So much?
Yeah. It was
He
like
averaged
19,
a lot, bro.
he averaged like 20 that his rookie year.
You just know who came.
And then, they got Luka in there.
Mm-hmm.
They chose Luka and they traded him. And I think he just went through that stage of like losing his
New York,
confidence.
Yeah, y'all gave
New York
up on him.
Knicks,
bro.
right?
Yeah.
Figuring out how they wanted him to play in the NBA and stuff like that. And I feel like, he got this opportunity in Charlotte, and he's making the most of
It's
it.
hometown.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for sure, but don't you know how you might already have a starter, on the squad.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for that. I love him off the bench in Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
I love him playing minutes. They got Rozier. They got Book Knight. Who I
They
feel
might
like.
get rid of Rozier though.
I heard a couple teams looking at Rozier.
Oh,
Yeah.
But
I'm looking, and I like what he's doing, and I want to big up Dennis Smith Jr. for sure.
No.
He had a stint with the Pistons, and I was excited when we got him. I was like, oh, he about to turn up, and it just never kind of.
big shout out to Dennis
worked
Smith
out.
Jr. Another guy that pulled up in the trenches, man. Explosive guard. I love his game, man. I liked him back when he was in North Carolina State. So I think, like you said, man, I feel like Charlotte could use him even when LaMelo come back. Just having a dynamic
Absolutely.
backup point guard that
He
can come
gonna
in.
stick there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's a good fit for
He
him.
played defense too.
No, he lock up. He lock up, man.
I like what he did to Steph at the end.
No,
of
he
the,
gritty, bro. Like
in
he
the
tough as
regulation,
hell. Yeah. I rock with Dennis Smith Jr. All right, next up on the list. All right, y'all let me know if y'all looking
All
or if
right.
y'all good.
I like
Bowl starting to heat up. All right, Bowl starting to heat up.
Y'all know I've been.
Hey, Joe.
That's been my dog, man.
Bowl.
That's been my dog.
Averaging 14 points in the last 4 games.
He
Shooting.
cracked the starting spot.
Bro, he's shooting 65% from the field. 10 rebounds a game, 4 blocks within the last 4 games.
How can I not look at that? Yeah, I gotta say I'm looking because we know what y'all gonna say, but like I'm telling you, like I'm looking for sure because I'm looking at Denver. Like, what the hell was y'all doing?
Bro, that was the second part of the question. I got it right here. I said, was Denver holding him back?
I love Mike Malone, but I don't get it. I don't understand.
I think what teams too often do sometimes is, they had one star in Jokic, and they may have been afraid of like how would this intrude on
What he's bringing.
what he's bringing already. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like great players figure out a way to play with each other.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I
know
feel him
what
at the
I'm
foe.
saying?
Like, Bo, you at the foe. Go ahead and shoot something. Like,
Yeah. So
all
I think they
gonna
were
run.
just too afraid of maybe Boy might outshine him or whatever. But Boy is out there in Orlando fitting in. You know what I'm saying?
Great,
He's not
bro.
overshooting or nothing.
he doing his thing.
Yeah.
Had a nice little dunk
Bro,
off the baseline.
He averaging 4 blocks.
That's crazy.
The last 4 games, dog. 4 blocks, bro. And I just like, when I was looking at his stats and highlights, that he make his presence felt like, he when guards coming to the rack, he making them adjust their shots.
Oh, absolutely.
Bro, he pushing
yeah.
the fast break.
Yeah.
I think it's time for people to really take Bobo.
And give him his love.
Yeah, give him his love, man, and pay attention. Keep him on watch.
What did the Pistons see in that physical, man?
I don't, man. We gotta have an expose
had
on that.
him, and they
we
just
had him.
rescinded. Like, what did they see in that physical that was that? Because we basically didn't give nothing up for him either.
Golly, bro.
Man,
Could y'all imagine Bobo on this squad, bro?
I'll take it. All I know is that like during that time, I feel like he was in like a relationship issue or some drama with an Instagram model.
I don't remember this.
From Detroit. Yeah. From Detroit. And it was before he got here. Mm-hmm. And it was just a little drama online. I ain't got to talk too much about it, but yeah, man. I'll get the expose together. I feel like we got to dive into this topic. We got to start doing a little content. I guess so, man.
Oh, man.
I don't want to shout out her Instagram, but, some people know it, man. Yeah.
Yo, Bobo, like,
she was listen,
Bobo could have been here, man, on some, like, bad boy. I feel like he would have been, a good fit to what we building, bro.
Yeah, like
I would have loved to see Bobo
here, man. They said his ankle
or
something.
They said somebody's foot or ankle or something, bro. And I was like, what?
And all we was giving up was what? Rodney McGruder?
It was something. It was nothing.
Damn, bro.
Well,
you remember something, huh? You know
yeah,
something.
I mean, I know it was. I know she got an OnlyFans. Mm-hmm. I'm not subscribed. I'm not subscribed, babe. Babe, I'm not subscribed. But I just know she had an OnlyFans, and there was some issues where like she was like, they were saying obviously she's with him for the money. Mm-hmm. And there was some drama that popped off between them two.
Bro.
We ain't here to cover that. Let's get back into the league. You got any other players?
Nah, man. Is there any players that what I'm saying that's catching y'all eye that might be heating up a little bit in the league?
I ain't got nobody right now.
I got one.
Who?
Cam Johnson.
Okay, talk to me.
He had 29 last night.
Okay.
He took Jay Crowder's starting spot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like I know he ain't been getting that love. Now I'm a huge Cam fan. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he got a lot of size.
Big Cam
He
Johnson.
can play the 3 to 4. He like the new age 4, of course. He can hit the 3. He had 7 threes last night. I feel like if he play like this and give him that oomph, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what Phoenix needs to be a real good team where they can make some noise again and take out one of the top dogs in the West.
No, I'm always been a fan.
So
of
you
Cam
looking at
Johnson.
Cam?
I'm looking for sure, man. Making
That's
sure I'm
easy.
looking at.
Are we looking at Phoenix though?
I am.
You are.
Well, yeah, they 6-1 right now.
Okay.
They 6-1. Cam. I mean, that's what I mean. If Cam play like this and keep this up, I think they're gonna be top 4. Right? They ain't in my top 4 right now, but
I'm not looking.
not yet.
Not yet. I need to see more. I think they're a real good regular season team. But
Yeah.
so, Pete, I'm gonna tell you what I like when I see this. Okay,
Yeah, 19 today too.
I look at Chris Paul, 10 points, 15 assists. I like the fact that Chris Paul ain't shooting the ball as much, dog.
Right.
I like that. You know what I'm saying?
Love that, bro.
Let DeAndre Ayton, Cam Johnson, Devin Booker, let them be the scorers, bro. Let them get going because
He booked with 30
But
tonight.
see, this is the problem with how this team is constructed. When they get late into the playoffs, they need somebody else who can create and score. And who else can they go to?
outside of Devin Booker.
And outside of Devin Booker, who else can they go to?
I mean, do you trust Ayton on the block? Y'all trust Ayton or y'all?
I have my trust. He ain't got it all.
I like Ayton a lot. It's just how many times have we seen that? You know what I'm saying? Besides Elijah Wan.
Yeah.
But Elijah Wan still has some tough guard play.
But I just, yeah.
I
and
think Chris Paul in the playoffs, not to cut you off, bro.
No, go ahead.
But just real quick, I think Chris Paul can give us a little bit more. I feel like he's not unstoppable with that midi, but it's certain shots. Like, I was watching Gennaro Pargo talk about him, I don't know if it's Rico Hines or somewhere, but he's like, if you let him shoot that shot, he's not missing. That little one where he like kind of got you on the hip and shoot over his shoulder.
When they get deep into that playoffs, bro,
you need more from him.
I don't know if they need more, but I think it's hard, bro. I think he's older, and it's harder for him to get that separation when it's like a big guard on him that's closing out on that. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I saw last year in the playoffs. It was like he was trying to score.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It just wasn't able to. And I feel like if you put the trust into DeAndre Ayton to let him go ahead and do what he do and what he bring to the table, he efficient, bro. You just got to give him the rock. I feel like if you let him rock out, do his thing, then you might, you know what I'm saying, you might get more bang for your buck. But as long as, like I said, Chris Paul, I don't think that's the same Chris Paul.
What about Cam and Mikal? Like, them two together, like, those are two solid players. They
solid.
Mikal lock up. got good defense, hit open shots, Cam hit open shots. So if they're kind of doing what they supposed to do, playing their role, being stars in their role, and you still got, like you said, Ayton, Chris Paul, Book.
I just think the success of Phoenix comes down to if Devin Booker and DeAndre Ayton are the main go-to guys, and if Chris Paul can play if he can step back into that I'm the third best player, maybe fourth type role, and just be the point guard and get everybody involved, then
like
they have a chance.
10 to 15, like.
But if they don't establish that, hey, Devin Booker and DeAndre Ayton are our two best players, if they don't establish that, I don't think they're going nowhere.
Do you feel like Ayton can get like average 30s in the series?
In the series?
No way.
Ooh, nah, I can't.
That's what they gonna need, bro. If you looking
you're right.
If you looking at how their team is constructed, they gonna need that. If they start like closing out and locking up, not locking up Devin Booker, but they holding them to like
25.
25.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see
You be
Ayton.
needing like that explosive scoring in them series.
And there's going to be a lot of half-court basketball. And I feel like if he averaged 22 to 25, I feel like then, that's what we need. We don't need the whole 30 ball.
No, I need
30
Ayton.
ball is
I need
like,
Ayton. I need
need a 30
Ayton.
ball.
Like you said, 22 to 25, and I need Booker at 30 a game in order for them to be like, you know what I'm saying?
Them third and fourth quarters get dark. That's where they lost the last 2 years. Them third and fourth quarters.
Mm-hmm.
Well, right now they 6-1, and we got to give them. I'm giving them flowers right now. I'm looking at the
No,
Suns
I respect
and
them.
Cam Johnson.
But
Y'all believe him though, or do they
that's
need
what I'm
more
saying.
people?
We seen
They
this
need more
story
people.
with
They need
Phoenix.
like one more.
Yeah.
They need like one more explosive
They got to
scorer.
replace Jay Crowder.
No, Jay Crowder didn't do shit either. They need like an explosive. To me, they need like an explosive scorer, whether that's a forward or a
As
guard.
long as that's what spot.
Forward or guard, somebody that can
Guard
just
off
get
the
it.
bench type of vibe.
Yeah, something.
Like a Jordan Clarkson or something like that, where that only scores. Somebody along them lines or somebody better.
Nah, I think Jordan Clarkson. I think he makes basketball plays too.
Okay.
But somebody that just can free up.
Somebody that's a bucket.
Yeah.
They need a bucket.
Man,
Okay.
I'm looking at these pieces. I'm like,
I like them, dog.
I like them, bro. I just feel like the emphasis of Ayton, you gotta use Ayton, dog.
They gonna
You
definitely
got
have to.
You gotta use him, bro. You have
If
to.
you paid him, you got to see if he can do it. That's how I look
Yeah.
at it.
And how many he had tonight? I don't.
He ain't
play.
He ain't played tonight, but
Okay.
his numbers on the season solid though. He been playing good. So I don't know. I think it's one of the things we got to see once playoffs come around.
6-1. I'm just saying. Come
Respect,
on.
no respect.
All right,
respect.
bet.
No,
All right,
most
bet.
definitely, I give him
That's
respect
all
on
I
that.
need. Just a little bit of respect. Now the Blazers playing tonight too.
Okay.
They're playing the Grizzlies. I'm really looking forward to this game. That
what
could
we
go off.
doing?
Oh, it's on right now.
Mm.
Okay, so I want to I'm not all the way sold on the Blazers. Like I'm more sold on the Suns than I am on the Blazers. Suns 6-1, Blazers 5-1. How do y'all feel if we're comparing those two teams? Do y'all believe in the Suns more or the Blazers more? Or neither? You don't gotta answer.
I don't want to just say neither because I like what the Blazers are building. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So,
Whereas the Suns kind of built it, and you don't like necessarily what they built. If that makes sense.
it's not that I don't like what they built. I think the expectations are higher. Like they're playing for a championship.
Okay.
Like I don't think the Blazers are planning to win a
Right.
championship this year.
Right. Okay.
So I think they were kind of like in rebuild mode a little bit, besides Dame, but seeing what they could
And
rebuild around them,
overachieving
and
during the
they
rebuild.
and they overachieving. So
Okay.
yeah, I like what they got going on.
What about you, Jay? Who you taking, Suns or Blazers right now? Who you believe in more, I should say.
Now, me personally, I believe in the Trailblazers. I like the Trailblazers more, just off the strength of I'm a huge Dame fan, but I felt like Dame got some help over there now, man. Some good help with Jeremy Grant, Nurkic, Anthony Simons coming into his own. Shaden, we seeing a lot out of Shaden Sharp. I know it's
Nasir Little
early.
who got that extension too. We gotta give Nasir some love.
Oh yeah, Nasir, he do the dirty work, man. I mean, but he a good basketball player. You know what I mean? Overall, I like the Trailblazers squad, man. I like the vibe
too.
they playing with right now.
Chauncey.
They got a little swag with them.
That's a good point. I think Chauncey was like a guard similar to Dame without the same athleticism, but I think he is showing Dame is different ways to score besides just bringing the ball up, going off ball screen. So he's able to pick his spots and get other guards involved, and I think that's what he's kind of teaching thing.
I like it, and I like them Blazers, but I feel like, and this don't mean like this ain't got nothing to do with who you believe in more. But I feel like the Suns will have a better record. But I feel like the Trailblazers, like y'all said, are kind of like overachieving, kind of, and they're gonna be happy with what they're building moving forward. So that's that. Who do y'all got tonight between the Grizz and the Blazers? Blazers 5-1. The Grizzlies are at
Dame isn't back yet,
4-3.
though, is he?
Yeah, Dame not playing tonight. It's a tie game right now, I believe. I can see the Grizzlies pulling it out. But Portland, man, I mean, you know how it is sometimes, man. When you playing without your superstar, the team that you playing against, sometimes you know they kind of fall asleep just off the strength of
everybody camaraderie. Everybody got more shots. Them 25 shots, somebody got to get them.
Yeah.
So I'm happy if you
Playing
ain't there,
more
Jay.
loose, yeah.
Like I'm like, Joe Jay ain't coming? Oh, that's a bet. I know I'm about to get off.
I know Anthony Simons in it. I know him and
I'm about to get off.
Jeremy
And
Grant.
it also allows like some of the up and coming players to step into their own, like we see when Shaden Sharp.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's like they look Dame shouting out Shaden in the off bench.
Twitter, bro.
Like,
yeah,
like
bro.
no, he a
Showing
superstar.
love, yeah.
So you know how his confidence
Going through the roof,
So when
bro.
Dame come back and he passing the ball, it's like
yeah.
Shaden going hang and passing the back. I'm keeping this thing.
Ain't nothing like that, bro. When you get the you know, whoever the best player is on the squad, they kind of just show love. And you know what I mean?
My favorite thing is when I done missed 3 straight and somebody like, hey, keep shooting.
Hey, keep shooting that thing, bro. Keep shooting that joint, bro.
Me? Keep shooting? Okay. Like, okay. It's like, that's all you need to hear. I love that. Like, that's okay, yes, sir.
That's Jordan all day. Hey, Jordan, we be up at, we used to get skills. We be like, Jordan be like, hey, bro, I need you to get them FGAs up, dog. I need you to get them FGAs up.
FGAs.
Get your FGAs up, dog.
All right, man. So, look, in the Western Conference, it was a little bit of smoke with the Timberwolves we had with some of their fan base, with some comments we made about Cat.
You said it was some smoke.
There's a little bit of smoke. Real smoke. There's a little bit of smoke. Somebody got disrespectful, you know, against me and my family, but, you know, it's all good. Coming to my wife and my kids like, damn, man, it's basketball, man. Like, yeah. I don't know who deleted it, but anyways, so, okay, so the Timberwolves, I want to talk about them. Anthony Edwards, he's averaging career highs in points, rebounds, and assists. He's averaging like 23 this year. I think he averaged like 21 last year. So, but he hasn't dunked all season. He has 0 dunks on the year. You know what I'm saying? So he's saying it's too crowded in there. You know what I'm saying? This is why I love Anthony Edwards, dog. 'Cause I'm like, dog is my favorite. He's my favorite interview to watch, bro. My favorite press conference for sure.
Oh man.
He never snapped back at Cat, and like all season he only ate fried foods on the weekends. I did my research.
Okay.
Only on the weekends,
Hey,
and
shit
then
smooth.
he ain't eating no fried foods all season, and they ain't snapped back at Cat. You know what I'm saying? So it's like. But he did make that comment about it being too crowded in there, and I feel like he's having a good year. But what are y'all thoughts on the Timberwolves and this experiment down in up in Minnesota?
Man,
With the bigs, you know what I mean?
You said with the bigs,
With
or just
the
the
bigs
overall?
and Minnesota, and because I seen I think it was Charles Barkley called them some dummies or something.
Call who's some
Minnesota, like some dummies. Like look at them too big. Like it don't make sense.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, brother, look, man. I watched about 2 of their games.
yeah.
It do look clogged up in there a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Look,
Oh, so what you saying that was a
hey,
shot?
yo,
I'm saying I
Was
think
that
it
a
might have
little
been.
shot?
I don't
Hey,
know. Ant got to tell me. It was slick. It was slick as
it's clogged
did.
up. Hey,
It
man.
was like, man, I can't dunk. I'm only 6'4", 6'5". I ain't tall as Giannis. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a lot going on. It's clogged up down there.
Oh man,
You gotta read between the lines,
oh,
dog.
man,
We gotta read between
that's
the lines on that one.
that
bro.
went over my
So
head.
he kind of got hated on by Cat, although he's having a career year. Could it be better? Yeah. Is he not? You know. And then mind you, he had that bad game. It was after like a 30-point game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just want to get y'all thoughts on this team, to see if they're for real or if they need more people. If we believe them or not, I don't know.
I don't like. I watched them. I don't see like the energy they had last year, and I don't know if I'm supposed to give that all to Pat Bev.
Yep, you are.
You know what I'm saying? But it's not like that energy and culture that they was building last year, where it's like, because I like looking at Anthony.
Vanderbilt and Beasley gone too this year, right? So like,
Yeah.
No, Beasley
Beasley in
gone.
Utah.
Yeah,
Damn.
Beasley in Utah. But I like with Anthony, it seemed like he playing good, but it do seem like he coasting.
Yeah.
Bro, I mean, let's rewind back to when they made it out of the play in. And if we got the clip, we'll let it ride one time. But this nigga Pat Bev was crying, bro.
Yeah.
So, like, that shit, it meant something
more
to
to
him.
him
You know
than
what I'm
it did
saying?
to Cat. I
It
ain't
meant
gonna
something
say
to him.
that.
But a
I ain't
lot
gonna
of
say
people
that.
was clowning that shit, bro. And I was laughing as well. But at the same time, I understood from from a player's perspective, dog. Like, dog, you put in a lot of time. I finally got over this little hump. You know what I'm saying?
I'm here.
That shit missing over there right now, dog. That is missing over there in Minnesota. And I feel like that last comment you just said, we read between the lines, bro.
Yeah.
That shit clogged up down there. I need some space to take off.
Yeah.
And somebody
That's exactly why I brought it up, y'all. I just wanted to see what y'all was feeling. And I do know this about them Timberwolves.
What?
I don't think they're making the playoffs. Not unless they make some changes.
Oh.
What is their record this year? Look.
They 4-4 right now.
4-4. That's the same way Pat Bev looked when Darvin Ham got his first win, too. When they was spraying the water. Y'all see that?
Out there with Alex Rodriguez crying,
man.
bro.
Come on,
I love it.
He out there crying in Alex Rodriguez's arms, bro.
Come on, bro.
Mama, we did it. We made the playoffs, mama.
See, this is the thing. He not really crying.
It's like
But
tears of joy.
he knew
though.
he knew to do that.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? He knew
This
that.
to get you paid.
There's no way you crying that much, and you gotta wipe your. Well, you gonna wipe your mouth like this, dog? That's a real
Look, that's a real, real cry.
Like,
Look,
come on, bro.
That's a real cry. That's
Nah,
a real.
bro.
Oh, that's real. He's snotting up, dog. He's not. That's a real.
Look at him.
Oh, this motherfucker. Ain't this
I mean, hey, man, listen.
tired of this?
Listen, we ain't got no slander for dog.
No,
They might call an anti-defamation league on us. We keep talking about Cat like that. Hey, Vince, cut that off for me. All right, so Ant Edwards. So we bigging him up. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Ant Edwards needs to dunk.
Damn, bro.
Because he caught a oop and laid it up. I said, come on, Ant. He caught a oop from Cat and laid that boy up. I said, damn.
Man, I love seeing Ant dunk too, bro.
He my favorite dunker.
Is this strategic like that?
I don't know.
I ain't gonna bring the show until y'all get him out of here. Is that what y'all saying?
That's a chess piece, boy,
That's
right
a
there.
chess-
That's
they
like,
playing
Are
chess
you not
over
gonna
there.
bring the show unless Cat get out of there?
I mean, he averaging more points, more assists, more rebounds. So with that said, he's productively holding back. Like, you telling me you can do 30 right now? Like, I mean,
I think Ant trying to send Cat to the kennel, dog. That's what it sounds like.
Where
man.
do cats go? Do cats go to the kennel?
No,
they go to Rome free. I don't know where the
Rome
Cats
free?
go. I feel like Cat would be good in San Antonio. I would love to see Sochan. What's it? Sochan, Keon. Who else we did? Jacob Portal,
Keldon Johnson,
Kelda Johnson.
Vassell. Them the ones over there.
All right, let's keep it moving.
Bro.
Tonight we got Pelicans and Lakers. Any thoughts on that one?
Is Zion playing?
Zion's playing.
I can't wait. I'm gonna watch
Zion's
that
playing.
game. I'm gonna watch that
Shaq
game.
mixed with Sir Chuck. Sir
Bro.
Charles.
No, who y'all got winning that game tonight? Lakers won their last game.
They won that. The last time we covered them, they got their first win.
I know. And Darvin Ham got that Gatorade water shower.
No, they didn't.
Oh, yes, they did.
Oh yeah, they did.
That's why I
was
said
the first
Pat Bev
win.
did the same thing when Darvin won his first game.
Oh, he cried after he cried at the press conference too, talking about Westbrook.
Cried and was
Y'all just
spraying
don't
water.
understand.
Come on, bro.
They was
Come on,
1-7, and I'm talking like
Come
this.
on, man.
Doing like
Where's
this.
this going, bro?
I don't know. Pull it up, Vince.
Let me see that, Vince.
Pull it up.
Come on, Vince.
Got to pull that one up.
Y'all said he was crying.
I don't know about the tears for real. I just know that everybody was spraying water in the locker room.
Darvin Ham always look like he crying though. Like he got the red eyes. They be looking waterless.
You know they ain't Cali. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He didn't cry for the first win as a head coach, I guess.
that's it, man.
He cried about Westbrook for sure. That was some tears.
That was tears, bro.
That seemed real. I ain't gonna lie. We pulling up this clip right now.
What are we crying about in sports right now, bro?
Look
Look at this.
one win. How you feel? I need thoughts.
Look who leading it. Look who leading
thoughts.
it.
AD back,
Bev.
AD back look healthy. he can jump around that damn locker room, can't he?
So give me some insight. I look at this as no big deal. This is all right. I'm not tripping on this. If the cameras wasn't there, we would have never known. But the cameras was there. Fellas, what's y'all take on this? Have y'all ever did this for a coach after his first dub? After you've been down, after you've been 0-7?
Bro, this is
It's a lot.
Was he about to get fired if he ain't get this win?
Nah, I feel like he's safe. He's security. You know he's safe.
I'm tripping right now,
angle.
bro.
I'm gonna take another angle though.
Okay.
This is Darvin Ham's first job.
First win as a head coach.
First win as a head coach, and the head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers. So that is big, man. We'll give him a little.
That's what I'm
you know
on.
what
Where
I'm
Jay? Where you at?
We'll give him a little
there
clap,
we go.
baby.
There we go. I thought
Yeah.
it was cool. Y'all just don't like it or what?
The Lakers, bro. Them niggas is 17 championships. And put water on that.
It was water,
For
not
one
champagne.
game,
It was
dog.
water, not champagne. That's all I'm saying.
Man.
I feel you.
It's at the
Because
bottom
at
of the
first I'm
barrel.
like, yo. I'm like, Pat Bev, dog, what you doing, bro? But then, the whole, I feel it.
That's that Pat Bev bringing that spirit over there.
It's the energy, man. I love Pat
I
Bev.
like Pat Bev,
I
dog.
love
Hey,
Pat
man, I'm
Bev.
gonna clap
Hey.
it up. Pat Bev, you're doing a good job, man. Good job,
finest,
man.
I got all the love in the world for
That. Hey,
Yeah. talk about it.
Vince said,
Is it-
what do we feel about Russell Westbrook in his new role?
I think I got
What
my
the pros
swagger
answer.
back. I see he.
What is
looking
his
a
new
little-
role? Is it officially he coming off the bench?
Yeah, like him coming off the bench. I'm happy that he balling. I'm happy that he getting the love. What I don't like is that he's not getting as near much love as he was hate when he was playing bad. You feel what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So these last two games, Westbrook done played pretty solid. They 1 for 1. I mad respect for, you know what I mean. He sacrificed, bro. I felt like for the betterment of the team.
Yeah.
And I like to see him in his role doing his thing, coming off the bench and just letting him play. You know what I'm saying?
So who you got tonight?
Tonight I'm taking the Pelicans.
What about you, Joe? What you got?
I ain't gonna say all tonight.
I'm taking the fucking Pelicans. Hey, CJ, B.I. and Zion coming into town, bro. No, I'm going with the Pelicans, dog.
I got the Pelicans too, man.
I'm going Lakers.
I'm going Lakers. Okay,
I'm
go
going Lakers tonight, baby. Come on.
But I will say this: Westbrook taking that role off the bench is going to make them more deadly, because he's going to be able. It's enough time for everybody to have the ball if he's coming off
Facts.
the bench. You know what I'm saying?
I'm optimistic about tonight too, bro.
Who did the Lakers start in his spot? Was it Shooter?
There go right there. The Pat Bev, Lonnie Walker, or is that just who's in the game right now? No, I think that's their starting lineup.
Okay.
Troy Brown,
Lonnie Walker. Let's talk about Lonnie. Because although,
Westbrook ain't started. He's a leading scorer.
although Lonnie, they've been losing, I've been liking Lonnie Walker.
I like Lonnie Walker.
I've been liking
I like
Lonnie
his.
Walker.
I've been liking his play. I'll
finishes,
say that.
yeah. I've been liking his finishes,
Hey,
his
the
shooting.
dog athletic as hell, bro.
Yeah.
His one
Super
leg
athletic.
bounce is crazy.
He gets up. All right, let's keep it moving in, man. We got a lot of teams, a lot of things still to cover. And
Oh man, one thing we gotta get into before we get
come on.
that Golden State Miami game last night.
Yes.
That's one thing we did not talk about.
Come on, cover
Talk about it.
What's your questions?
Man, look, I'm not a big Miami Heat fan, but
I would say I don't know anybody that hates Miami more than you.
I just don't believe in them. But dog, last night they looked solid. I give them credit for their perimeter defense. And I like what I saw to Jimmy Butler. They shooters were shooting. Last night, boy. Strus and
Hey, is these cameras on? Because hold on, time out. I have never seen you get them praised.
Nah, man, Duncan Robinson and Strus, they was getting to it last night. They was shooting a rock. Solid defense, like I said. And Jimmy, he made a big play at the end against Wiggins, bro. Wiggins was guarding him. Got a nice little and one to give him the lead.
What about that foul? Was that a foul? And I'm talking about Steph had shot the ball. They called a foul initially, and then they reviewed it, and they said that Jimmy Butler hit the ball first and then smacked hands after the fact.
Yeah, that's not.
I thought he got his arm.
If you hit the ball first and then hit your arm, I don't think that's a foul.
Yeah, it was for sure a no call, and
What you thought it was a foul though?
I did. I thought it was a foul. Because I didn't see where he hit the ball. I thought he hit all arm. You know what I mean?
Hey, let me ask y'all a question, man. Like Duncan Robinson, right?
Yeah.
How would you feel if you was Duncan Robinson? Because last year in the playoffs, bro, he got no burn at all. But now he, you know what I'm saying?
Strauss
like
was getting his burn, I feel like, last year.
I'm trying to think who else. Victor Oladipo. It was a couple other wings over there just kind
I'm
of.
cool with Debo, but I know Strauss for sure was in the game hitting threes. You know what I mean?
But if you Duncan Robinson and you just got paid that contract, like what you thinking? You know what I'm saying? To be able to, like, you got your money.
I ain't thinking a damn thing. I got my motherfucking money. Shit.
I'm a specialist and I ain't special right now. That's what I be thinking. Like,
bro.
I'll be
because I was thinking about, I'm like, I just got paid, but now I'm on the bench. Like I thought I signed this because I was a part of the squad. You know what I'm saying? A part of the rotation.
Bro, every missed 3-pointer, I have attitude. I'm smacking my lips at every missed 3.
Of course, you know I ain't tripping. I got my bread, most definitely.
Sometimes you just can't understand what the office is doing, bro.
And you just kind of got to.
You just gotta kind of, you know, because they was playing. I didn't understand why did they paid him and then was playing. What's his name? He's just like him. Do the same thing, huh? Not Hero.
Strauss.
Strauss.
Yeah.
Is it Nick Strauss? Or?
What did they feel he did?
Max Strauss.
What did they feel that he did better?
Get that shit out of there.
I'm assuming defense. That's what I was assuming last year when not seeing him.
Strauss like one of them. He play
defender.
hard. You know, he play hard, bring energy type guys.
Him right there.
And I got love. I've always had love for the Heat because of how they play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like the culture. So I will argue head up with Jay over these Heat. You know what I'm saying? But
I like what I saw last night. And Hero got hurt last night, I believe. So they won without Hero, man.
Now I got questions about the Warriors, but before I get into those questions, I want to read a quote from Jimmy Butler.
Okay.
I believe it was after this game or either right before. I'm not 100% sure, but it came yesterday. And he said, "We're still going to win the championship, and I don't care what nobody says." Then he said, "Count us out. We're going to win the championship. I'm telling you, I don't give a damn that we started 2-5." So, what you looking at, your baseball cap?
I'm looking at my baseball cap.
Your cap.
Because that's what that is. They not winning no damn shit. Oh, what you want to ask?
So my question was, I figured like, it's obvious that's cap. But what do y'all feel about the leadership? Do you like the comment? Just give me your thoughts.
I like the leadership. I can't lie about that. It's like to
I liked it too.
to jump
but
out
I said,
there.
come on, Jimmy.
Yeah, but to jump out there and stand on that, bro, and
As your leader,
I feel like okay, as we look at the East right now, the Celtics, we don't know what's going on with the Celtics. The Raptors, they playing above what we thought, but we're not thinking they can win the championship.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? I think he like his chances. Like if we get into a series with anybody, bro, we can out-tough a lot of you can out-tough 7 out of 8 of the teams. You can't out-tough the Bucks, but that's the only people y'all got to beat.
So like when you most definitely from a leader standpoint, you know what I mean? When you that guy on the team, you most definitely got to speak like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To bring your troops together and have them thinking the same thing or believing the same thing. At the same time, Joe, I will ask you so we was just talking about like you feel that Cleveland, like Donovan Mitchell, not that he's real good, but he not that tier that'll give Cleveland over the hump. That's how I be feeling about Jimmy Butler. I feel like he's like a high tier 2 type guy. But
I respect that.
it's hard for me to see him like lead a team to a championship.
I feel the same way about Jimmy Butler, but it's something about Jimmy Butler that allows him to get an edge that I haven't figured out.
Yeah.
Like every time he plays one of those superstars that you think is going to kill him, they don't.
Yeah, I think defensively he's outstanding. I still think he got it.
But he also play bigger than what his capabilities. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll hit clutch shots. He hit that clutch.
He a gamer.
Yeah. So it's like, as a competitor, when I be looking at Jimmy Butler, I be like, man, why don't somebody just kill him? But they don't.
Because they can't.
Maybe they can't.
But do you feel like, for instance, talking to Celtics, just to play devil's advocate, you said we really don't know where they are. You feel like Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are both better than Jimmy Butler?
I think talent-wise, yeah.
Okay. But it's still like that grit. I think it's that grit. It's that unspoken game. Like things like what I guess what we call intangibles. I feel like Jimmy Butler got a lot of intangibles. You know what I'm saying? As far as
he care a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's don't see on the stat sheet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
And
they
Jimmy-
12th right now too. So
No, yeah, you know,
gotta make it in
all
the
this. Miami, no, yeah, I most definitely got to make it in the playoffs.
okay.
Yeah,
because
all
everybody's
this gonna
3 and
switch
5.
up soon,
Everybody
man.
3 and
Once
5,
you
4 and
see
4.
teams catching a rhythm and a
Yeah.
couple winning streaks here and there,
Yeah,
all
this
this gonna switch
I
up.
said 10 games in. We need 25. 25 will
Oh,
let
for
me
sure.
know. So
For sure.
what do they need? The Heat. What do they need to be successful? Because I feel like they're almost there, but they're like one step away.
I don't think the Heat looking for nothing else.
Me neither.
I think they're gonna look within. You know what I'm saying? They gonna
Which
do
is a
it by
mistake.
committee, which is
That's a mistake to me. Now,
Why
normally the
they-
team need to look
they-
within, but I feel like they need.
when
They
it's
need
it's
something.
like you can never count out. You can never count out the Heat or the Spurs.
And you know
Why
what?
not, bro? They always find some way to have a successful season,
Even
whether
when
it's
you
winning a
didn't
championship
anticipate
or making the playoffs.
And I feel like Bam ain't had the ball in his hand as much as he used to.
Mm-hmm.
Since Kyle Lowry got there, his assists been down. He was kind of playing that Draymond role for a minute last year. It was
Year
like
before last, I felt
yeah,
like 'cause he
hand
was
dribble
filling up the
handoff,
stats.
bro. He's
Yeah.
averaging a lot of assists. So I feel like he got to be their second best player. Bam got to be their second best player in order for them to like really make some noise in the East.
Okay, I respect that.
And since we on this, what about those Warriors, man?
That's what I want to talk about. Are we worried? Are we worried yet? Because I'm not. Because the Warriors can string off 20 wins right quick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm not worried. But I'm like, yo, what's going on?
Did that
keep messing my
punch
parlays up.
have that much effect on the whole team? Like, because what I do see from watching the games is, and shout out to one of our Michigan's own, Draymond Green.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He plays great basketball. He makes the right passes, but they need him to finish on the offensive end. That's what it seemed like they missing when you know what I'm saying.
More about them, like 2017, 18.
Yeah, they
Draymond.
need some finishes from him.
He be on some business shit type sometimes. Like he don't be looking at the rim.
Yeah,
He just be looking to make that pass to the shooter.
and then when
Set
it's
that
time to
pick.
make like a layup or a floater, them things be off, bro.
Did y'all see when Steph downed him up the other day against? I think they was playing Cleveland. He downed him up, man. It went up. He lost that. Shit. All you heard him because the mic right next to the rim. He's like, damn, my bad. Like I was like, damn, is there that time where Draymond can't even catch the ball, and make a layup?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, every episode I got like a couple new favorite players.
All right.
We've talked about them before, but Tyrese Maxey, the game that I think Joel Embiid was out, he was going crazy, bro. Like I'm talking about,
Is that the game he had 44?
yes, the speed he played with,
Yeah.
going downhill, the layup packages, the floaters, the
Yeah.
changing it.
Is that tonight? Is that what he had tonight?
Yeah, 32.
This tonight, huh?
Tyrese Maxey is
Yeah.
an issue, bro. Like, and then the way he play, his spirit be like, I like his his demeanor out there.
No, for sure.
What are y'all saying from Tyrese Maxey? Are y'all loving it like I'm loving it?
I'm loving it. Look, you be looking for them endorsement deals, don't you?
We got it.
You
man.
got
They-
them things,
Matter of fact,
huh?
a quarter pound of cheese right here. No, I'm just playing. But I'm feeling like, yo, it might be time. It might be time to let him just go ahead and do his thing and get rid of James. What y'all thinking?
Did
I
you
ain't
just
gonna-
switch up
said-
on James like that,
Come on,
bro?
I tried
This
to-
guy, bro.
I tried to tell you I ain't on no James
No,
Harden. Man. I'm
you
Embiid.
No, bro. Yo, Harden had 24 and 10 assists.
I love
But they
James,
lost.
But I feel like it's redundant.
Didn't they lose? They lost by 10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Embiid didn't play.
I agree.
They don't play better with Embiid anyway.
I'm not one of the pros. This is what I'm saying as a fan.
So you think this is? I got a question after
Let's
we
fill
talk
some
about
pieces
this.
up. Let's trade James and get some pieces back.
And so Maxey for sure gonna be the second best player.
Let's rock it right now, dog. He just had the 40
I think.
ball.
I think.
Followed it with
I
a
think
30 ball.
You let Harden go, then what you bringing? You bringing a PG and what another looking for another point guard, another shooter, or another.
I would take
3-and-D
that.
guy?
I was thinking another three, like a wing and a point guard. You know, let Maxey run the two. You know what I'm saying? And my point guard don't got to be like no like.
Do you
top
think? Do you
tier,
think
like-
Maxey can average 29 to 30?
No, not yet. I would say like 23, 24 though, which I think is high for
He's getting some. He's getting these 30s pretty easy.
easy, bro. And the way he doing it is what I respect. I'm like, yo, dog is murdering.
I gotta lock in them, dog. I can't comment too much on it.
Okay.
Because I liked how he played last year.
Yeah.
But the way he's getting these 30s and 40s, bro, is like, it must be. It's got to be something.
The jumper is falling from deep too, so that's what kind of like got me to say it. Like that boy was falling from deep. I said, man, Maxey, man, I don't know.
Vincent brought up Tobias Harris' contract.
Oh yeah, he getting that pay.
16 and 9. Hey, hold up. Let's talk about Tobias Harris. Are y'all fans of Tobias Harris or not really?
I'm a fan.
I always thought he was solid. So
I always thought he was solid too. I felt like whenever he got the opportunity to play his role, like or be like a kind of a go-to guy on the squad, maybe 1A or 1B, he did pretty well. Yeah. I feel like he kind of like fading the black a little bit in Philly. I mean, his numbers are solid, but like
the impact on
his
winning.
impact, his presence. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if his presence being.
I think once you get to that age too, and it's a passing of the baton. Like we watching it in real time. Like, oh, this is Maxey time. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard to figure out. Okay, how do I still get mine? You know what I'm saying?
Averaging 14 points a game, 48% from the field, 45 from three.
And he's 16 for his career though, right? So he a little down. And
you think he could help the Lakers?
Tobias?
Like if he was like to get put over there for somebody, one of their main guys.
Yeah, he can help the Lakers. He'd be their best shooter all off top, minus the Caucasian brother.
Man, so like I was just looking at all the teams that are struggling. Like Philly, they struggling. Philly's struggling. I mean, being that they was like before a season, that people was talking about them. Philly, Brooklyn, LA, all these teams struggling. All right,
let's talk trade.
I want to talk coaches.
Okay, because I got a proposal.
So listen. I got.
Why you hate me so much, Jay?
Let's say the Lakers got rid of their coach. Brooklyn got rid of their coach.
Lakers already?
I'm just saying.
Out of there?
No, just hypothetically speaking.
Okay.
You had Pop, Phil Jackson, and Chuck Daly. You had these three coaches.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Where would you place if you were the GM or you was constructing this? Where would you place each coach right now? Brooklyn, LA, and Philly. None of them got coaches right now. If you place him, where would you place Phil?
I know where I'm putting Phil.
Where would you put Phil?
I'm putting Phil with Kyrie and KD in Brooklyn.
Okay.
I'm putting him right there because he can kind of like
sage that together.
Yeah, sage that together. I like that. He can sage that together. Yeah. And you say Chuck Daly?
I got Pop and Chuck Daly left. Where you putting them?
I'm putting Pop with LeBron. I want to see that because I think he gonna get LeBron in line.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And be like, look, man, you ain't pushing it right now.
And then where you putting Chuck?
In Philly, baby.
Put him in Philly?
Chuck my favorite out of them three, by the way, too. What
Your
they call
favorite
him?
coach?
Daddy Smooth. What was his name? Papa. What was it? I can't think of his name. Daddy Cool.
Oh, they call it Chuck Daddy Cool?
Yeah,
okay,
Daddy
so you put him in Philly. Okay.
But let's talk trade right quick. Because I mean, and y'all tell me if I'm tripping. James Harden on the Lakers, how does that make y'all feel?
It's not working, bro.
It's not working.
That's too many egos. They already trying to manage these egos.
Okay.
If you bring anybody in on the Lakers, you got to bring in a laser.
A shooter role.
It got to be a laser.
And James Harden a laser, but
the Lakers need
Maxey.
Maxey.
They need the ball.
The Lakers need Maxey, bro.
Yeah.
Is Harden a laser?
If he decided to be,
I don't think Harden.
You ain't no laser if you got the rock. You feel me?
It's different.
Yeah,
it's
laser is when you catch and shoot. I feel like you
that's a laser. Kyle Korver laser.
Yeah. Okay. All right, let's get out of here, man. Let's get off these teams because we've been giving them a lot of coverage, and I don't think we've talked about one of the hottest new teams in the NBA. I'm trying to talk about them every podcast. I want y'all to give it up right now for one of my new favorite players, Lauri Markkanen in the Utah Jazz, baby. Come on. Do y'all believe yet?
I ain't believing yet.
Yeah,
I like
Did they win tonight, Vince? Where we at?
Who they play tonight?
I want to say it was
the Mavericks. Yeah, Mavericks pulled it out, man.
By 3 points though. These guys are playing tough, man.
Let's see. Who did what? Colin Sexton. 19.
He came off the bench, Colin?
Couldn't have been.
He did. He came off the bench.
Bro,
He behind Mike Conley and Jordan Clarkson?
See, this is why we want to see Lauri Markkanen have like 25 and 10. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because people like Lloyd Marketing, but I ain't locked in on him this year.
Oh man, he going crazy this year. I ain't gonna lie, he going crazy.
His numbers look good.
He going crazy.
33, 11, and 5.
You know, Luka gonna be. Luka don't disappoint, dog.
Sheesh, bro.
Luka don't. So the Jazz, y'all saying for I believe the third consecutive show that y'all don't believe in them. They just play tough. They play hard.
They play tough.
Okay.
They still got some.
They got a lot of. It's
got some
a long
showing.
season.
They gonna sneak in the playoffs. That's all I'm saying, man. These Utah Jazz seem serious. I don't know what's going on, but they be looking good.
How did the Mavs win with only like 3 people really scoring? Crazy.
I mean,
Luka dominant that ball like that, and it's like he control the whole pace.
Sheesh. 74 points between 3 players.
How the fuck he do that?
The rest of them dudes just playing defense and hitting open threes. Damn, bro. I look at that team, man, and but now they got Christian Wood and Spencer. But I still just get that Dirk vibe when Dirk he made that run. They beat the Heat because he was like, you know what I'm saying, a standalone superstar.
They had some hooping with him though.
J Kidd was hitting them.
J Kidd
with a wetter. Jason Terry, right?
Jason Terry was hooping crazy.
Who else?
Barea
was
AJ Barea.
He was hooping crazy.
Who was A3? Who the hell? Who was like running that three?
Sean Marion went on that team, was he?
I think he was.
I want to say he was.
Yeah.
I think he was.
Yeah. The run that Dirk had that year was
That's crazy, bro.
I want to go back to that and just watch the whole.
He was unreal.
He walked through the Lakers, the Heat.
Yeah, man.
And who else? It was another. I think it was KD and them.
I feel like one of y'all said Dirk was overrated. Was that you, Joe?
No, I mean,
I ain't never said he was
hey
overrated.
man, so you just be trying.
I'm just confirming.
Nah, I ain't never said
it was on the start. It was on the start bench cut. I felt like with KD and Tim Duncan.
No, we never did start bench cut with Dirk in there.
Mm-hmm.
No, we didn't.
It's KD, Dirk, and Tim Duncan.
No, we didn't. Not with me.
And we cut Dirk.
I ain't cut Dirk.
Oh, we cut Dirk. You cut Dirk.
I ain't cutting. We ain't do it. Vince, do you remember
that was episode 8. That was episode 8. That was episode 8. Come on, man. That was episode 8, man. Review the footage, man.
Hey,
roll that.
You gotta start shouting out the episodes in the beginning.
Man,
we don't know what episode number we on for real.
You know what? I think it's 13.
It's 13?
That's what
Oh, yeah, that's a good number.
Yeah, we still 13.
Oh, yeah, this is where we're going to start at.
So saying that, speaking of start bench cut, I think I got one, man. Anybody got one? Because I had one last week. I don't want
What you got? What you got?
All right, start bench cut. This is current NBA players. Donovan Mitchell, Devin Booker, CJ McCollum. Start bench cut. Oh, I love when it be quiet after the question. I love when it's quiet after the start bench cut. Come on, what we got?
I'm going to start.
D Book, D Mitch, CJ McCollum.
I'm going to start Donovan Mitchell.
Okay.
Bench CJ McCollum.
Oh, come on, man.
Cut D Book, bro.
Man, damn. All right. Next, no, what you got, Jay? What you doing?
Starting Donovan Mitchell.
Okay.
Man, this is tough.
Come on, man. Oh, come on, man.
It's tough.
D-Book.
I gotta bench D Book, bro. I ain't gonna cut him. I gotta cut CJ, bro.
I like that.
I gotta cut CJ, bro.
I like that.
You want my reason or we don't need no reason?
Of course I need your reason. Why you cutting my dog D Book, man? Come on, what'd he do? And I'm with you on that one. I'm starting Donovan, cutting CJ, and I'm a bench Book.
Nah, I mean I like D Book. I just want to see him do more.
I want to
see him win. I want to see him win.
He got to the finals. I know he didn't win them. He got there.
He got to the finals.
It was his fault too. It was his fault why they got there.
Or is it? Yeah,
I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was the reason.
He was the reason. Yeah, I just think that he got to make it up for last year when he went up against Luke.
I gotta see Devin Booker do it again. That run that he made, it was a lot of injuries on some of those teams, and you know what I'm saying.
That was that first year back after the pandemic.
After COVID, yeah. So I gotta see. But yeah, I'm a bench D-Book though. Bench D-Book. I like D. CJ, man, I'm a big fan of CJ too.
Me
Like
too.
I love his game.
Yeah. They got a lot to prove though. If
Yeah.
we being fair, D-Book has to start.
Okay. Start.
He accomplished more than all of them though. Just like you said, he went to the finals, all that. So it's like,
So you okay? All right. Okay. So
yeah,
listen.
I think that's fair.
Okay. So
But
so,
the where
so who you
they
cutting?
get, huh?
Who you cutting?
Who I'm
CJ?
cutting? Yeah, I got to cut CJ.
All right. I respect it. We want y'all to
Yeah.
tune. Yeah. Hey, let us know in the comments.
So, man, Sunday I told y'all we was entering the maiden stakes, man. So I'm about to
Yes.
give y'all the update on y'all horses, dog.
Yeah. What we
All right.
doing?
No, I just looked in your notes. I gotta know. He got some crazy notes in here,
Oh,
bro.
you right here? What you mean? Oh, you looking up? Nah, man. I'm about tapped out right now. What you
Oh, okay. I'm
Yeah,
tripping.
I-
I thought that said something else, bro.
Oh.
I thought that said Caucasian protocol.
Oh, oh,
I'm like, what the hell does that mean? I was like, what the hell that mean,
That's
bro?
my concussion protocol. I ain't
Okay.
calling out.
oh,
My,
shit.
my boy,
Caucasian
my boy
protocol.
Jimmy Butler was tripping talking about it in the
Going
ring. Yeah. Caucasian
Nah,
protocol
man,
coming
so-
soon.
Man, look, man, the results came in, man. So what I did was basically kind of like compare each horse, y'all horses, to an NBA player. All right. First and foremost, in the maiden stakes, man, we only had one horse that placed and brought us in about $5.
Damn.
And that was the homie Smooth Selling. So we're going to clap it up for Smooth Selling.
Go give it up. Yeah.
Smooth Selling brought some money
that's
into
right.
the stable, man. All right. So Hostage and Rules According to Fago, man. Y'all was struggling a little bit out there on the field. But we got some good news, all right? We got good news, all right? So in Zed Run, man, sometimes your horse might not be good on the field. But when it comes to breeding a new horse, you might have like one of the best horses in the game. So when it came to I'm just gonna give y'all players, all right? So Hostage, who was represented by Athlazon, we compare Hostage to Jay Crowder. Jay Crowder been on a lot of teams, man, but he played well for a lot of teams. He's just he's a journeyman role player, you know what I mean?
You winning no game.
But that's how
He's currently out of the league as well.
This is how your horse was, bro. Like, yo, he would go in these different distances and just do solid or not place, but he wouldn't stand out in, like, you know what I'm saying, one race. All right. So yeah, he's just out there,
He
bro.
just out there. Damn,
Shout
what
out to
my-
Hostage, man. Jay Crowder. All right.
Sound like he a hostage. Shit.
So then we're gonna go to Rules According to Fago. All right, Rules According to Fago. I compared him to Dale Curry. All right, Dale Curry. Dale Curry. All right, so
Okay.
Dale Curry is a sharpshooter.
Love the 90s.
You know what I'm saying? He a sharpshooter. Joe was good at this one race, the 2200. All right, he good at the 2200. So, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to make some noise. I put him in the 2200. But Joe got a high, super high variance. All right, so that means that Joe produced like some real good horses. So that's why I said Dale Curry. He good at the 3-pointer. Produced Seth. So I gave him
I better
Dale
get
Curry.
with me.
All right. Smooth Sailing, the smooth horse. Gave Smooth Sailing. You got Reggie Miller, dog.
Reggie Miller. Okay.
All right.
Mm.
Can't do too
Nice.
much, like, you know what I'm saying? It's
But
that
but I
one
get it
good
done.
thing. You
I get it
good
done.
at that one good thing. You a
So
good marathoner, and you good in the clutch moments. All right, so we gave Smooth Reggie Miller, man. So
I like that.
each horse then brought something to the stable. Smooth out there on the tracks.
That's right.
Joe, you know, he gonna breed some beasts for us.
Zed Run, right?
Hostage, we gonna find something for you in this game, man. We got you, baby.
Gotta get you a
I
new
promise
horse,
you.
bro.
We gonna get you some, man. So shout out to Zed Run, man. We tapped in, man. Zed Run, we rocking with you here on No
Yeah.
Blood, No Foul.
Yeah, and we take all sponsorships in crypto. You know what I'm saying? In ETH.
In
Yeah,
ETH,
there
baby.
you go.
We need ETH.
All right. So look, before we get out of here, I do want to touch on college, bro. You know what I'm saying? We just watched Grand Valley State go up against Ypsilanti. Eastern Ypsilanti. That was last episode.
Mm-hmm.
This week they went up against Michigan State. Almost beat them. The way Izzo was talking in that press conference, I thought they lost. You know what I'm saying? So I just want y'all to take on the game. But before I get you the pro take,
Okay.
Izzo, man, listen, you got to take my boy off that leash, dog. Unleash my boy
Who?
Pierre.
Leisha out of jail.
Man, yeah, you gotta uncuff my boy, man. Like, I want him shooting at least 10 to 15 shots. I know that's probably absurd in Lansing. Izzo probably would have tackled that boy to court.
Man.
I feel like he need more looks. He need more chances to be successful, and I feel like State will be more successful.
Yeah, man. I was. They won 73-56. Grand Valley State was up at halftime. Played them pretty well. You know, we was talking about Pierre, and that's somebody that we looking forward to seeing play this year. He only shot 4 shots. Didn't get the minutes or the opportunity I felt like he deserves. And for me personally, for him, I'm kind of concerned. I want to see him a little bit more involved in their offense and their style of play. And his style of play, I want to see that showcased a little bit more at Michigan State. But
should we care at this point since it was only an exhibition? Is this just like or at exhibition time, it's kind of y'all playing how y'all gonna play? Like both y'all playing in college, D1. How are exhibition games looked at on the college level, the collegiate level?
I mean, from Izzo's tone after he did his press conferences, you could tell he's trying to establish certain rules of how he want people to play on the court. So he's going to be a stickler for every little thing. He's going to be petty. And, you know, you're going to be punished. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, punished with no playing time.
Yeah. So, and he said he was what did he say? He didn't
he said nobody on this team.
I'm
disappointed with everybody on this team. Yep.
Yeah. So he's setting the tone right now. He's going to be hard on them until March, pretty much.
Do you like that from a coach?
I think it's good and bad. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just not the vibe of 2022. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I think the game is evolving. The game is changing. You know, in some ways, I do think these young kids need to be held accountable in some ways, but I think in some ways it hurts these kids too much. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, at the end of the day, man, you put in all this work to play on that level, and if you Pierre Brooks, you miss the basketball and you don't shoot your first shot into the second half, I think that's just a little too, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not 2000.
And we ain't blaming Pierre. We blaming the system because it ain't like he can just come down free flowing and do his thing.
Yeah, when we was listening to that press conference as well, Izzo kind of said something as far as like, something hard work is always going to. He said something, man, but I can't remember exactly what it was word for word, but just kind of on the strength of it's always going to be this way.
Yeah.
This is how you get it done. It's always done this way.
Yeah.
And that kind of let me know that he's going to be stuck in his ways for a while. Like you said, it's 2022, and the game is evolving. The style of play is evolving. And there's certain things that you got to adjust to in order to survive the test of time.
Right.
And, I don't know. It's going to be real interesting to see
it's
how
more than one way
this.
to skin a cat.
Most definitely.
It's more than one way up the mountain.
More than one way.
It's a whole bunch of those. Like, I've seen multiple players, not y'all. I ain't talking about y'all, but like hoopers, like that play at, you know, tier 1 colleges saying I wouldn't send my son to go play with Tom Izzo under any circumstance. I don't want to put any slander on, you know, our hometown squads, but like, is that the vibe? Because it seems like that's the vibe. Like, people expect Izzo to kind of hold people back. Does he have a stigma for that in basketball circles?
I think as far as Michigan as a whole, I think just like we said, it's more than one way to skin a cat, or it's more than one way to up a mountain. Yeah. I think we get stuck in thinking that might be the only way. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But I do think his style of play is suitable for some people.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? I do think
it works. Just like it's more than one way. That way does work.
Yeah, I think it's suitable for some people, but I think like when it comes to Michigan producing guards, like talented guards and who can score and who plays off a rhythm
and get that wiggle on.
Yeah, I don't think that's not that's not for us. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? And I think sometimes on the way Michigan State recruits is they come down here and they be like, "Ooh, I want it all. I'm not gonna necessarily use it, but I just want it all."
Got you.
You feel me? And I think we get caught up in that, bro. Like, I just think it's not the way for the way we've been playing basketball for years. Like this should go all the way back where basketball started for me. Detroit basketball started for me was Rashad Phillips.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We've been playing that way.
No,
And that's
sure.
the most popular way to play the game in today's
era.
Yeah.
Man, what? Yeah, for
So
sure.
it's like, just do your research, long story short, on style of play that you might be going to. You know what I'm saying?
sure.
For whatever college you're choosing. For y'all
gonna
tier
be-
one
He gonna
blue
be-
chippers. You know what I'm saying?
He gonna be red when he see this.
Well, you know, what are you gonna
I
do to
don't
me?
think so,
What are you gonna do to
bro.
me? You
We
gonna
don't
cut
give
me?
two shits. I was saying.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do, Izzo, huh? I don't care about none of that.
About it, bro.
I'm still gonna
There's
be
no
at
blood,
Breslin.
no foul.
Talk
We
about
call
some
a
put
spade
Pierre
a
in the
spade,
game.
bro.
You know
We
what I'm
gonna call a
saying?
spade a spade,
We got
dog.
to, dog. So, all right. So we got a game coming up November 11th, Eastern versus Michigan. That's at LCA, Little Caesars Arena. I'm turned up for that one, but I also want to see when Michigan. I know we're gonna play. Michigan State is coming, but college basketball is about to start. Are y'all ready for this?
Oh man.
Because
I
NBA,
can't wait.
bro. Okay, no,
It's
listen.
gonna be a lot of bro.
It's one thing to watch it as a fan.
We
are
need more
working.
TVs in this motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying.
Hell
dog.
yeah.
We gotta have all these bitches on, bro, because this is a lot to cover, bro.
Are
It's
y'all
about
ready
get
to
live,
cover
bro.
the whole NCAA and
Let's get
high
it, bro.
school, NBA?
Let's get it.
Are y'all?
I think when they
tired from
come to
watching
college,
basketball?
we're gonna have to lock in on Michigan college
Oh, that's it,
basketball, and then maybe a couple
Yeah,
big
ESPNs,
games,
the ESPN,
whatever.
top 25.
Yeah, and then it's gonna be tough though.
It's gonna be tough, but we built for it.
Yeah.
It's a long season, and I can't wait, bro.
Hey,
Is this
Joe,
a-
November 15th, Michigan State, Kentucky.
What's up, man?
Ooh, yeah.
I seen somebody at Rupp all on the gram. You know what I'm saying?
We there one of these
Hey,
days?
What's
you
good,
mean?
man?
One of them.
Come on,
We there at
man. I
one
ain't
of them.
scared of the Bluegrass State. I went
Yeah,
down there
for
with
sure.
T. Grizzly. What you mean? I was down there, man. I had my Timex on in the Timex store. You feel me? But listen, man, I ain't got too much else to say, man. I had a good time today.
Mm-hmm.
I thank all our viewers, of course, as always.
So, appreciate
We
y'all.
low key been turning up. I don't know if y'all been watching the numbers, but the numbers going that way. You know what I'm saying? The numbers going that way. Shout out to Vince. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all too.
Man,
Shout out to
nah, we
myself,
on,
man.
man.
Y'all got
We
any final
on.
words today?
Nah, keep building with us, man. Keep building. Let's go.
You still got the Warriors and the Brooklyn Nets in the finals?
Ooh, we did say that, didn't we?
We still got the Warriors.
I
and
didn't know.
Brooklyn
I
Nets?
didn't say. I don't know if I said. I don't
You
know.
said Warriors?
I don't remember. We got to rewind it.
No. You said the Clippers.
I said Clippers.
He said the Clippers. We said
Yeah.
the Warriors. Yeah.
We said the Warriors and who else? The Warriors gonna find they.
I was
they
thinking
zone.
Nets.
I
think you
said
Bucks,
Clippers
Nets. I
Nets,
don't know.
man. That shit looking. Nah, they get you dope. I'm
Both
staying
of
with my
them.
pick, bro.
Me too.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm
you
holding
dope.
it down. I'm about to say,
Clippers
I'm
Nets, baby.
staying with it. Hey, man, so look, that's all our time today. We thank y'all for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Follow all of us on the gram. And Athlazon, man, we out, man. You know what it is.
Sign out.
Peace.
Let's get it. No blood, no foul.